ही मूर्ती ही फार स्पेशल आहे हो.
Yeah,
मगासपासून याच्यावरती आपण अनेकदा फोकस केला, फोटो काढले. सो गंमत अशी वाटते की बंगल्याचं नाव मनोरमा अतिशय छोटं पाटी लिहिलेलं आहे.
but it's known as Murti Bungalow.
पण आम्ही सांगतोय पत्ता आता कोणाला पत्ता शोधायची गरजच नाही, पण पत्ता सापडायला इझी म्हणजे काय, राधाकृष्णाची मूर्ती जी खालनं दिसेल रस्त्यावरनं तो बंगला. So just to begin with, I have this book in my hand.
Yeah, written by my cousin.
Written by Tejaswini Apte Ram, and it is a biography of Tatyasaheb Apte.
He was the founder of the group.
Yes, he was the
going
founder
back
of the
to
group.
1870 वगैरह से, about 1870, 1880. 1880 something. 1880, 1890.
Right.
About
British
that.
times.
Yeah, about British times. And then Tatyasaheb was sent to Bombay to work in a PD. I forget the name of the person.
PD. Yeah. I have just started reading, so even I.
So he started selling cloth bales or finished cloth, and then the person who owned the PD was retiring, so he gave the business to Tatyasaheb. His business. And that's how V.S. Apte and Son was formed. And then we continued to be sole selling agents for Kohinoor mills from 1890 to 1900 thereabouts till about 1969. Till we bought Lakshmi Vishnu in Solapur.
When was Lakshmi Vishnu bought by?
69. Lakshmi Vishnu was bought in 69 Solapur because we exited the entire Killick Nixon group in 67, 68.
So it was a pre-established mill
Mill
which was
from
bought by
80
Aptes.
And Lakshmi Vishnu were the pioneers for terrain saris.
Right. So I was about to ask that की ते त्याचा एक अतिशय गाजलेला product होता.
Terrain,
I'm
100%
sure
terrain. Your mother would buy.
My mother or
Anyway, all the ladies.
any of the ladies would be very
correct.
excited about it कि अंगठी मधनं साडी बाहेर.
Sari. And terrain brand was of CAFI, Chemicals and Fibers India, which is part of ICICI Industries.
Okay.
So that's how then that eventually company went up and down. Finally we shut it down in 87. We got out of it.
Coming to the next generation, tell us something about cricket, sir.
See,
About your father, of course.
Yeah, my grandfather was fond of sport. My great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather. Okay.
And my grandfather. They encouraged my father and uncle to play. My aunt also, Atya. She won the national squash in those days, 50s and 60s. And the two brothers played cricket. My father played in 52, 53 for India. Arvind Kaka played in 59.
Yes.
And Baba got 100 in West Indies, 160 in not
a
out.
very big achievement to score 100 against West Indies.
In third test at Port of Spain, I think it was.
Okay.
And the story goes that at 99, as most cricketers you know, the anxiety to get that 100, to get in triple figures was there. So he tried cutting Stallmeyer or Gomez a couple of times. And Sir Frank Worrell, from the slips, told him, relax young man, you'll get that 100. In today's day and age, it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
It would have been abuses all the way. Somebody was getting to 100 kind of thing.
There was no sledging in
No
those days.
sledging, no sledging. It was
It was a
friendly.
gentleman's game.
Yeah, gentleman's game. Well, my first game actually was tennis. In Woodlands, in the old house in Ped Road, we had a tennis court where my grandfather, everybody used to play at 5:30 in the morning, including people like Polly Umbriga, Mandare. They all used to come and play in the morning. So I used to go and hit. And then I went to boarding school. The house was broken down. I went to a boarding school. So during holidays when I came back, it was more during monsoon. So I started playing squash. Fortunately, I kept up with it. I'm still playing. I won all the age groups from 35 onwards.
Big
I was on the Indian team in 1980.
Okay.
I won the Asian plate event. I won the Asian Masters in 2010, 2011. In the last one I lost in the finals in China.
Okay.
In 2000, just before the pandemic on this thing. But the Asian Masters were not held.
You still playing?
I'm still playing. I'm going for the Worlds in August.
A family of entrepreneurs and sportsmen, sir.
I think that people say that that's the only thing we did, play sport.
No, it's not true. That's not true. There is something standing, very beautiful
Well, this
standing
was,
here
yeah.
next to us. So that is also a very big achievement.
This was done in 53, I think. 53,
Hey,
54.
we are sitting in a garden of 10,000 square feet
Yeah.
on Prabhat Road, which happens to be one of the costliest areas in the whole city.
Well, glad
Needless to say.
glad to be doing work with you on developing this thing.
हे नाव
माझ्या आजीचं
आजीचं नाव बरोबर. म्हणजे लक्ष्मणरावांची मिसेस लक्ष्मणराव. ओके, देन एनी रिझन आजींचं नाव द्यायचं? आजोबांनी बंगला केला?
She was a very strong personality.
Okay. I guess you, as a kid, surely be having some childhood sweet memories of Manorama.
Yeah. Whole family used to come here. We used to play cricket. Prabhat Road was one way.
Prabhat Road
single day. And Gavankars lived across. So cricket खेळायला when Vilas Gavankar, I think. We used to bowl from there and garage च्या बाहेरचा तो stone हे grand wall. We used to mark the wicket there on that. But some of the old memories, the entire family and cousins used to come and stay.
Traffic zero असेल.
Zero, virtually zero traffic.
50 years back.
Yeah, 50 years back. From the 80s onwards, 80s or thereabouts, once the big income tax or software boom happened, that's when Pune really became cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
So traffic has increased. I recollect playing 77.
Right.
We played inter-varsity cricket here in finals. And I was staying here with Vijay Abba, my colleague.
Okay.
कारण ते हॉस्टेलमध्ये जागा नव्हती with the other team members stayed. So Sandeep's father, Madhu Patil, said you go and stay home. आणि तेव्हा ते भयंकर मर्डर झाला होता.
Right. 80s.
So after, no, 77.
Okay.
76 December or 77 January.
Okay.
And after 6 o'clock, not a person
Absolutely.
used
I
to
have
walk
heard
on,
about these.
not a person used to walk on the road being scared because nobody knew what had happened at that point in time. So there's hardly any traffic on.
There's hardly any traffic. It was very,
very
peaceful,
silent,
very
peaceful,
peaceful,
yeah.
silent. बागेची काय आठवण किंवा असं काही तुमच्या?
Baggage, this has always been there. My grandmother, when Woodlands in Bombay was under construction, she moved here for about 2 years. 65 thereabouts, 65 to 67. She looked after the garden, not what it is now. It won I think, I'm told that won the best garden prize for a year or two.
Okay.
When she was here. Yeah, one will miss it, but you have to live with the times eventually at the end of it.
So this is from one lane to another. This is lane number 9
to the 8.
That's lane number 8.
And main Prabhat Road. So 3 sides.
And main Prabhat Road. This has 3
sides,
roads.
3 roads to it on this thing.
Yeah.
Plus the metro station is 200 meters away on Karve Road. So it's a prime location,
Very
easy
prime,
accessibility
very
from this thing. So that's.
We love Prabhat Road. So it's going to be building number 36 for us on Prabhat Road. So as we enter, portrait आहे तात्यासाहेबांचा.
Tatyasaheb, he was Vaman Sridhar.
It's my. I feel fortunate to be talking to another Vaman Apte in front of a portrait of the main Vaman Apte. बाकीच्या गोष्टी आपण बऱ्याच बोललो तात्यासाहेबांच्या. सायलेंट प्रोड्युसर हे एक टॅग होता त्यांना.
कारण त्यावेळेला it was a consortium of सगळे
film producer.
Film producing. We had a studio called Hindustan Film Studio in Nasik, which he started. I think it was competitor Prabhat, I think. And the consortium was such used to finance those days. Several textile merchants used to get together and finance. But he was the main one. He financed Tatyasaheb Apte for silent movies.
So about this living room, आपटे साहेब, इथं असे खूप छान अरिस्टोक्रॅटिक ग्रिल्स आणि हे सगळ्या गोष्टी आहेत.
That's 54 Art Deco, I guess.
Right. And has anything changed here for the last?
No.
Nothing.
I don't think furniture also moved for the last.
Nothing changed for the last 65 years.
Nothing here. Nothing.
Fantastic. पण इथे ऍक्च्युअली मनोरमा आपटे राहिला
2 वर्ष राहिले.
2 का 3 वर्ष.
Regularly, she's here. Otherwise, it's more a transit house.
Was that when
Woodlands was under construction?
In Mumbai was
under
construction.
Under construction.
Okay. तर वुडलँड चा साईज आणि याच्या साईज मध्ये फरक आहे. हा खरं
Woodlands was the bungalow itself.
It's more than double of.
No, bungalow itself, if I'm not, was about 50,000 square feet.
Right, so it was a very large bungalow.
It was 2.5 acre plot on Pedder Road. We had our own Woodland, Bombay. We had our own bomb shelter, own tennis court, own cricket pitch.
On Pedder Road.
On Pedder Road, 2 acre site.
Right. Good. So just let's move around the place.
Yep.
काय असतं की एक जुन्या बंगला म्हणजे एक खजाना असतो, खजाना. तसा एक खजाना सापडल्याचा आनंद झालाय मला. अचानक हा एक वेगळा 2 बेडरूमचं घरात घर आहे हे मनोरमामध्ये, की म्हणजे काय पुढच्या विचाराने काहीतरी केलं असणार आहे आपटे साहेबांनी, असं मी इमॅजिन करतोय. की जर कोणाला गरज पडली, घरातल्या घरात एक वेगळं घर करायची वेळ आली, कोणी इतर विचारलं की जसं आम्ही गेस्ट हाऊस असतं त्याचं गेस्ट हाऊस किंवा गेस्ट रूम असते घरात, तसं या मोठ्या बंगल्यात हे स्वतंत्र गेस्ट हाऊस आहे. इज अ 2 bedroom अपार्टमेंट इनसाइड द बंगलो. लेट सम लाईट कम इन. व्हॉट कुड दिस बी? Copenhagen. Some picture.
Copenhagen. I think my grandmother had gone to some conference.
1953.
53. She was the primary mover for family planning. In the 60s, we are talking about 60s.
The Egyptian thing.
I
think it's a papyrus.
Papyrus, yeah.
Fantastic. फारच छान आहे. लहान मुलं खेळण्याच्या दुकानात गेले की होतं तसं होतं. This is one part that probably can be repeated in the news thing.
Yeah, it could be.
We have planned that, by the way.
That's right.
So, as you know,
little bit of openness.
Such a balcony is going to be there for you.
Right on top.
When you move in the future.
Yeah, that's what we planned.
Yes. So, but this will not be there.
It will. I think I'm trying to save it if I can manage.
Look at the
Art deco.
The work. Yeah, art deco. And see the thickness.
You won't get it these days.
These things, yes, it can be done now, but the number of times that it was done in those days, and this workmanship probably is 65 years old, nothing will happen to it for the next 65 years also.
I think it was painted 65 years, if I recall. It's been painted only once.
My God. ह्या घरातले काय काय गोष्टी तुम्ही नवीन घरात रिपीट करायचा विचार करता? म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल
whatever I can save, whether it's the wooden doors, flooring, if I can save some of it.
So that's going to be a target for me. By the way.
That's right. That's the job you got. Furniture certainly we're going to keep the old furniture. Stone, yes, because you won't get this kind of stone again anywhere. And even you get
stone, of course,
can be used as a
at the bottom level for some for decor.
Will be used at some.
आठवण म्हणून नक्कीच.
नक्कीच ठेवायला लागणार आहे.
कारण मग बाकीच्या
compound wall, for example, you can use that.
Yeah. In the lobbies, in the compound walls. We'll make
so
a decorative wall or something like that. Yeah, we have to.
So grills, actually, for example, you won't get these kind of grills anywhere again.
मला हे छोटं एक प्रेशर आहे माझं की मनोरमा ताब्यात घेताना.
And more from my sister Janani.
I know. We have talked about it. कारण we have done as I mentioned about more than 30 buildings on Prabhat Road. But this is a pride for us that Manorama has been taken over by us now.
Right.
For reconstruction. And there's a small pressure also. Worthy. The structure has to be worthy of this property. ती शान टिकून राहिली पाहिजे. आता ती जबाबदारी आमच्यावर आहे.
Correct.
But yes, we will make something.
I'm sure you'll do that. Do a good job because that's why we've come to you. That's why we've discussed and
it's an honor for us. आणि ते करू आम्ही नक्की त्यात.
I'm sure that you'll do that.